Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Former Hollyoaks star Twinnie Lee Moore has made her Emmerdale debut in some disturbing scenes with Billy Fletcher. It was announced earlier this week that Moore had been cast as unlicensed boxing promoter Jade, as part of Billy's desperate attempt at earning more money for his family. Billy has been keeping the fact that he's been taking part in underground fights a secret from his wife Dawn, though he's risked being caught after suffering a series of injuries. In Friday's October 11 episode, Billy was faced with a difficult decision over whether to tell his wife Dawn how he'd been making his money. Best streaming services 2024, including Disney+, Netflix, Emmerdale, and Apple TV+. He made an excuse about his injuries by claiming a client had hit him in the face, causing him to fall into some gym equipment. Dawn later interrupted Billy speaking with the mysterious Jade near the road, as the boxing promoter played along that she was a potential client. However, Jade vaguely threatened Billy that she'd get what she wanted from him. Mackenzie warned Billy that he was digging himself a hole by lying to Dawn. Billy had shown up at Mac's door, bloodied and bruised, earlier this week to beg for medical help. Coronation Street and Emmerdale announced huge change to new episode releases. Later, Billy had to explain to Dawn he didn't have enough money to cover their bills. After Dawn questioned why everything had to go wrong for them, Billy sought out Jade. In a mysterious phone call, Billy asked, "What was that you said about an offer I can't refuse?" Earlier this week, Moore, who played Portia McQueen in Hollyoaks, hinted that her character Jade would shake up the ITV1 soap. "I've loved being back on screen, especially as the show is shot in Yorkshire. Being able to be home with family and go to work on such an iconic show has been nothing short of amazing," the singer-actor said. "The whole team has been so welcoming and really supportive. My character is so much fun to play, and I can't wait to see how the audience reacts to her." In the dramatic world of British soaps, crossover appearances can often be a welcome surprise for loyal viewers. When a familiar face from one soap lands in another, it's bound to set tongues wagging, and that's precisely what happened when Emmerdale aired its latest explosive episodes, featuring the debut of a former Hollyoaks star. As fans settled in for another evening in the chaotic, often heart-wrenching village of Emmerdale, the introduction of the newcomer came just as tensions reached a boiling point, with Billy Fletcher, played by Jay Console, who found himself on the verge of making a dangerous decision that could change his life forever. A star arrives in Emmerdale. For fans of Hollyoaks, the arrival of one of their favorite actors in Emmerdale was a thrilling development. While the two soaps occupy very different worlds, Hollyoaks being known for its urban grit and sensationalized drama, and Emmerdale having a more rustic, village-based charm, the crossover of talent has long been a staple of the British soap world. And when a well-known face steps into a new narrative, it brings with it not only excitement, but also the anticipation of how this fresh character will shake up the dynamics of the village. The Hollyoaks star, whose identity was kept under wraps until their debut scene, brought with them an air of mystery and intensity that immediately captured the attention of Emmerdale fans. But as exciting as their arrival was, it came at a tense moment for the village, where emotions were running high. Particularly for Billy, whose storyline had been steadily building towards a critical, life-altering choice. Billy Fletcher, caught in a crossfire of choices. For months, Emmerdale viewers have been watching Billy Fletcher's life unfold with increasing tension. Since returning to the village after serving time in prison, Billy has been determined to make a fresh start. But his past has continued to haunt him, and the choices he made as a younger man seem destined to follow him, no matter how much he tries to stay on the straight and narrow. His relationship with Dawn Taylor, Olivia Bromley, has given him moments of solace. But it's clear that Billy's inner turmoil has only deepened with time. As Billy wrestles with the pressure of being a good partner and father figure, an unexpected series of events has put him in the crosshairs of danger. The arrival of new threats in the village, most notably connected to the criminal underworld, has pushed Billy to the edge, forcing him to confront parts of his past.
The introduction
of the Hollyoaks star, whose character is connected to these dangerous new elements, creates an added layer of tension. Their presence signals a shift in the village's equilibrium, and for Billy, it presents a perilous opportunity. With old enemies and new threats converging on him, Billy is faced with a fateful decision: to take a dark path that could lead him back into the violent world he escaped from, or to stand his ground, potentially putting himself and his loved ones in harm's way. The dangerous decision. The crux of the storyline centers around a critical choice that Billy must make. As the pressure mounts, it becomes clear that Billy is at a crossroads. One path offers a return to violence and revenge, old habits that die hard for someone who has spent time entrenched in the world of crime. The other path is one of redemption, where he would prioritize the future of his family and resist the pull of his darker impulses. But in Emmerdale, things are rarely as simple as they seem, and the stakes for Billy couldn't be higher. Enter the Hollyoaks star's character, whose name is revealed to be Jake, a figure from Billy's past who holds key knowledge about his former life in prison. Jake's arrival in the village couldn't have come at a worse time. Charismatic yet dangerous, Jake wastes no time in confronting Billy about unresolved issues, bringing to the surface all the anger and resentment that Billy has been trying to suppress. Jake represents everything that Billy is trying to escape, but he's also a tempting reminder of the power and control that Billy once wielded in the criminal world. In an intense confrontation between the two, Jake offers Billy a chilling ultimatum. It's clear that Jake is involved in something big, and he wants Billy to be part of it. But the cost of Billy's involvement would be steep. It could mean sacrificing his future with Dawn and returning to a life he swore he'd left behind. Jake's arrival in the village, while unexpected, feels like a catalyst for a spiral that has been building for months. With the tension between them palpable, viewers can sense that Billy's decision will have long-lasting consequences, not just for him, but for everyone around him. Dawn and the village's reaction. As Billy contemplates his next move, the emotional toll on those closest to him becomes evident. Dawn, who has already been through so much, starts to sense that something is wrong. Their relationship has weathered countless storms, but Billy's secrecy and growing agitation threaten to drive a wedge between them. Dawn's history with Billy is one of love, trust, and sacrifice, but even she has her limits. The question is, will Billy's decision ultimately push Dawn away for good? Meanwhile, the rest of the village is buzzing with rumors. Billy has always been a divisive figure in Emmerdale. Some see him as a reformed man trying to do right, while others view him as a ticking time bomb, always one step away from falling back into old patterns. As whispers of Billy's connection to Jake spread, it becomes clear that whatever choice Billy makes, it will have a ripple effect throughout the village. The road ahead. Billy's dangerous decision marks a turning point not just for his character, but for Emmerdale as a whole. With the arrival of Jake, played by a former Hollyoaks star, the stakes have been raised, and the village is primed for more drama and intrigue. As Billy's inner conflict deepens, fans are left wondering which path he will choose, and whether it's too late for redemption. One thing is certain, with Jake in town and Billy on the brink of a dangerous choice, Emmerdale is gearing up for one of its most explosive storylines yet. Fans won't want to miss a second. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.